Hey there, thanks for tuning into Duckbricks. I'm Chris, and over the many years, LEGO has released a lot, and I mean a lot of animals. From dinosaurs, to birds, to cows, to pigs, to dogs, to sea creatures, all sorts of animals have been released by LEGO over the years, and yet LEGO still continues to keep making more. Because, well, first of all, animals sell well, animals are very popular with kids and adults, and who doesn't like new LEGO animals? And so, the topic of today's video is actually going to be taking a look at some of the newest LEGO animals that just released on August 1st, 2023. Now, if you live in the Eurozone, this may be old news to you because specifically in Europe and Asia, a lot of these city sets discussed in this video already did release on June 1st, 2023. However, for us here in the US, these were delayed until August 1st, like usual, and so, for the most part, at least in the US, all of the animals covered in this video are brand new for August. So what exactly did LEGO release? Well, across two different themes, LEGO City and Sonic the Hedgehog, we got a ton of new animals. Nearly 15 unique different animals, from new molds to recolors of existing molds to animals that we have literally never seen before in LEGO form. This was a landmark year and a landmark month for LEGO to release animals, and I can't wait to showcase all of them right now. So as you're watching, do let me know in the comments, what new animals are your favorites? Do you own any of these animals? Are you planning on getting any of these from specific sets? Or are you going to wait to see if any of them appear on Pick-a-Brick? Because usually, the LEGO City animals eventually make their way over to Pick-a-Brick, although we may have to wait until December of this year, or maybe January or February of next year for them to appear. Still, I'm willing to wait to get duplicates of these because I love LEGO animals. I absolutely need more than one of the whales, and let's jump into them right now. Okay, so before me we have the brand new molded animals of August 2023 for LEGO. Now between these animals, around 19 of them are fully unique, 5 of them are brand new molds, and altogether they span across two different themes, LEGO Sonic and LEGO City. For the LEGO Sonic sets, they introduced a number of recolors of existing LEGO Friends animals like the bunnies, turtles, dogs here, as well as introduced a brand new mold for the LEGO Sonic bird element. And then for LEGO City, we actually have a number of brand new animals making their debut in LEGO form for the first time, like the killer whale here, which is really unique and very, very exciting as a LEGO piece, but also brand new seals in the city form for an adult and a baby, a brand new baby polar bear mold, as well as an adult turtle mold, which is very unique because previously we have only gotten the smaller turtle in the collectible minifigure series, as well as a different color for LEGO City, plus some extra new printing on the man-eating shark from LEGO Pirates in 2009, some new colors for the shark elements for the standard size, as well as new colors for some of the other animals as well. Altogether, just to summarize where these animals come from, the smallest set the Bluebird from LEGO Sonic is included in is set number 76990 Sonic Speed Sphere Challenge, retailing for around $35 US or 30 euros, although he also does appear in a number of the other LEGO Sonic sets. The Whitebird is currently exclusive to set number 76991 Tails' Workshop and Tornado Plane. Likewise, the Pink Bird is exclusive to 76992 Amy's Animal Rescue Island, which retails for $50 US, and the same goes for the Pink Pig, which is actually a recolor of the LEGO Friends dog mold, but it actually works really well for the pig itself. And the rest of the Sonic animals can be found in 76994 Sonic's Green Hill Zone Loop Challenge, retailing for $100 or 105 euros, like the other dog here, as well as some of the other colors of the animals themselves. Altogether, I think it's really cool that LEGO is expanding the Sonic animal system by introducing these cute little animals. Much like the LEGO Friends animals, these have very cartoony prints. Obviously, they are using the LEGO Friends molds, but I think they have a very unique charm to them. The bunny here has some nice white printing on the face there, which looks very cartoonish, absolutely fits in with the Sonic world very well, and it is teal colored, which is nice. The turtle itself is an adorable baby turtle mold introduced for LEGO Friends, some of the underwater sets, but it does have these more cartoony style of eyes, which are even more exaggerated than some of the LEGO Friends animals. The dogs here and pig are actually making usage of the LEGO Friends baby dog mold. The dog is pretty standard, you can see what it looks like right here. But the pig is actually a really clever usage of the same exact dog mold, which almost fooled me. I almost thought they made a new baby pig mold, but no, this is literally just the LEGO Friends baby dog, but with pig printing, and it works really well. The brand new baby bird piece can really only be used for stuff like LEGO Sonic, and I don't even know if it would fit in with the LEGO Friends style, but you can tell it's kind of the same visual design as some of the other animals here. I really do like the printing on them. We've got a black bird with a yellow crest on it. Of course, the blue one is the most common appearing in many of the LEGO Sonic sets, which I guess makes sense because Sonic himself is blue. You have a pink one, which is just a cute little design for one of the female birds here with eyelashes even. But my personal favorite is this chicken looking one here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like the vacant expression that you have in his eyes. He doesn't have the large scale eyes that the other ones have, so it feels a little bit more funny in the way that it's designed. This is just a really cute animal to me and definitely one of my favorites of August 1st. Moving onwards though, we have some of the arguably more exciting animals, and all of those come from LEGO City, specifically from the LEGO City Arctic and Deep Sea Exploration sets. The two turtles here are specially exclusive to 60377 Explorer Diving Boat, which retails for $40 or 30 euros. The polar bear cubs and adult polar bear are exclusive to 60378 Arctic Explorer Truck and Mobile Lab, retailing for $75 or 70 euros, although the polar bear is unchanged from its previous appearances, and we have seen this exact polar bear in many sets before. The Deep Sea Explorer Submarine, set number 60379, comes with this large shark as well as two of the smaller sharks, which you can see right there, retailing for $110 or 105 euros. And lastly, the largest LEGO City set of this particular wave, at least for this sub-theme of the Arctic sets, is the one that includes the aforementioned very special and completely unique LEGO Killer Whale, which is a very, very unique creature to get. It's exclusive to 60368, the Arctic Explorer ship, which is a really large boat that also comes with this Orca Whale as well. Also included in the previous Explorer Diving Boat, the $40 set, are this new color for the City Manta Ray Sand Blue with a new printing, as well as the Hammerhead Shark in a new color as well. And lastly, the two seals come from a Little Seal Battle Pack, a small $11 or 10 euro set, 60376 Arctic Explorer Snowmobile, which I'm sure a ton of people will be getting duplicates of just to get more of these animals. Altogether, these are a really nice lineup for a more underwater and nautical themed setting for LEGO City, or at least in the Arctic in general. Obviously though, the highlight is the Orca Whale or the Killer Whale here, which is an absolutely fantastic new mold. This, for whatever reason, is so satisfying to open and close the mouth. It has a very satisfying click to it. It is obviously two different pieces, so you can separate the jaw, and that's what the jaw looks like right there. I'm honestly kind of surprised that it's taken LEGO this long to actually release this as an actual LEGO mold. It does come with a blowhole with a little bit of a pin at the top, so you can actually stick in little feather pieces on top to make it seem like it's blowing out water, which is really nice. They did not include any of those in the set, but I do appreciate that they actually did include that little piece just to allow you to stick things into it, which is very nice. The fin has a bar connection, so theoretically a LEGO minifigure could ride on the back of this, and it is dual molded in black and white, which looks really great. Obviously, the scale is a little bit smaller compared to what it should be in real life, because I guess it's not very practical for LEGO to do a massive, massive version, but it is still a really cool animal mold around the same size as the man-eating shark, which is a little bit oversized for what it is, but even larger in its design, and I really like how these two share very close design similarities, despite one being designed in 2009 and the other being designed in 2023. Now, aside from that, there are a couple of other new molds. The seal here is a really nice new mold. I love the adult seal. We did get some for LEGO Friends, but this is the first one that we've gotten in the standard LEGO City style. I think the facial expression is fantastic. That is a really cute looking facial print. You have the flippers on the back here, one single stud on the back, just overall a really good looking mold with 4 stud attachments on the bottom in case you want to stick this onto a base plate. And the baby seal is just the most adorable LEGO creature. As you can see, it has a really interesting way to attach it onto studs, because these are essentially meant to go around studs, but that's how that one works right there. I really do hope that this will appear on bricks and pieces at some point, because I want to get a ton of these to add to my dioramas and just to add to my LEGO animal collection. It's just the most adorable little creature there. And speaking of baby animals, we also have this new mold for a baby polar bear, which I'm sure that LEGO can and probably will reuse as a baby bear mold. They could definitely do like a baby brown bear mold if they do another sub-theme for LEGO City. It does actually come with 2 of them in the set, which is really nice. Great to get 2 copies of the polar bear cubs. And then of course the polar bear itself is not technically even new for August, because this is just the regular polar bear that we've gotten a ton of times before. The bear mold can stand on its hind legs, which I believe was introduced introduced around 2012 for LEGO City. It's a good mold, I think it works very well, but nothing super special going on with this particular piece. Moving onwards, these smaller sharks are special because they are using the slightly newer style of LEGO City shark design that replaced the older design, just allows the mouth to open and close click shut, as well as some detail updates to the way it's done. I believe in around 2015, 2016, potentially even earlier was when this mold got released, but it is the very first time we have gotten this mold in light gray. That's right, surprisingly, LEGO has never made this in light gray. They have done it in dark gray a ton, but never in light gray, so this is the first time we've gotten a light gray shark. The same goes for this large man-eating shark. We actually did get this a couple of years ago, I believe around 2020. We got the man-eating shark with white printing on it for one of the large city boats, but there are some slight differences in the printing for this version that makes it a new style of animal. The one thing that is a little bit annoying and funny to see is that LEGO's printing clearly has printed on one side and printed on the other, which makes it look like there is a solid white stripe in the center of it. Obviously not intentional. It's not that big of a deal, but it shows how LEGO's printing process for these kinds of animals isn't perfect. But what's really cool is that it can swallow an entire minifigure, or if you want to, presumably it can also swallow all of Sonic's little animal friends. I wonder if I can fit all of them in its mouth. Oh yeah, there you go. Swallow all the animal friends, and have room for even more. Moving onwards, this is also the first time we've gotten the hammerhead shark mold in light gray. Previously, this only was available in the sand blue color scheme, which is the color of the manta ray here, but now they have colored it in light gray, which I think is really great because it's actually a bit more of a realistic look and feel for this hammerhead shark. I love this mold. It is obviously just using the existing LEGO shark body piece, but with just a new head, and the new head is fantastic. They introduced this head a couple of years back for the LEGO City diving sets when they were doing it around 2020, and it's great to see a new recolor for this particular animal in August. Speaking of recolored animals, LEGO City Diving back in 2020 introduced this in the dark tan color scheme. We got them in another color scheme for a light aqua color for the Ninjago Seabound Mare creatures, but this is the first time it has been introduced in sand blue, which is another very realistic and good color for a manta ray, as well as new printing on the manta ray itself, which I think is a really cool design, and I hope this will appear in more sets because this is a great mold. I like it a lot better than the initial Aqua Zone mold that they did, which wasn't really compatible with a lot of other LEGO pieces. It only had the studs on the bottom. This one has bar connections, so a minifigure can hang at the back. You have the two studs at the top. It just feels like it fits a lot better in the LEGO system than the ones they were doing for stuff like Aqua Zone back in the day. And lastly, the collectible minifigure series introduced a turtle much like this one for a baby turtle mold that was dual molded with the shell and the body itself. Fantastic baby turtle mold. But finally, years later, I think it came out in 2019, we are finally getting an adult turtle mold right here, which is brand new for LEGO City this year. This is something I want to get a ton of, and I hope that LEGO will do in different colors. I would love to see one utilizing the olive green color scheme. I think that would be really, really solid to have an olive green colored turtle. Of course, this is really great because then you can put the two turtles next to each other and actually have a little bit of a turtle school swimming next to each other, or guys, what do you call a group of turtles? I don't even know myself. But you have two little turtles, an adult one and a baby one. Absolutely fantastic. I'm a big fan of these molds, and I really hope that LEGO will put this in more sets because it is just the most adorable little LEGO piece. But honestly, with that, we have summed up our look at pretty much all of the brand new LEGO animals. If I had to say which one was my favorite, initially I thought it was going to be the orca, but honestly, I feel like the turtle is actually my favorite. Getting that adult turtle is really fantastic. I love the design of it and how close it looks to the baby one, just scaled up, which is really great. The seals are good too. It's always good to get LEGO seals. Alright, time to cough up your food there. And the Sonic animals being just recolored LEGO Friends animals are just okay. Honestly, they're not the most interesting things to me, but it's always cool to get new styles of LEGO animals, especially if a new license theme is introducing LEGO animals like Sonic. I always find that to be very interesting, which is why I also wanted to highlight them in this video. But with that, we have summed up our look at the brand new animal friends for LEGO in August. Let me know down in the comments which ones are your favorites, which ones do you like? Do you feel that LEGO could have maybe done a better job on some of them? Super curious to hear what folks think might be the next animals that we get as well. Eurobricks.com is a really fun forum where people are trying to guess what the next animal molds will be, and I can't wait to see what LEGO has cooking in store because this is a great lineup for August. We got even more animals in June for LEGO Friends, and of course in January we got more and more as well, like the actual solid color of otters. So I personally cannot wait to see what other animals LEGO will do. They seem to be introducing a ton more each year, which makes sense because kids and adults and me love animals, so it's definitely profitable for them to continue including animals in sets, and I hope they continue to do so because this is a great lineup. That's all for now, and I hope you enjoyed our look at the LEGO Animals of 2023 August. Okay, and with that, we have summed up our look at the brand new August 1st, 2023 LEGO Animal Collections. Let me know in the comments which are your favorites, which ones do you own, which ones do you want to own, and which ones were you surprised to see? Personally, I was really surprised to see LEGO actually make a whale mold, but I'm so happy they did that because these are some of the best animals we've gotten in a while. Of course, let me know your favorite LEGO animal in general, not just from this release, in the comments as well. Really curious to hear what people think. I definitely know I have my own favorites, although maybe I'm a little bit biased towards the yellow rubber duck. That's all for this video. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe for even more LEGO news, reviews, discussion, and analyses coming your way very soon, and bye for now.